In this lecture, I will show you the different types of the bones that are present in the skull of the ox. So the bones of the skull, they have been divided into two categories. One is the cranial bones and another that are the facial bones. The cranial bones, they form the cranial cavity and they support the essential organ of the hearing. While as the facial bones are those bones, they form the nasal cavity and this is the oral cavity, and they support the pharynx, is there, larynx and tongue. So here in this skull there are three cavities present here. One is the cranial cavity. Here we have this nasal cavity and here the oral cavity. Now coming first to the cranial bones. So the cranial bones, we have this one, that is the frontal bone. This is the frontal bone. This is the parietal bone. Here you can see this is the parietal bone. Here that comes from this is the parietal. This is the parietal from this side, and in between the two here is the interparietal. This interparietal, just before the birth, it gets fused with the squamous part of this occipital and with the parietals. So this is the parietal, this is the temporal bone, this is the frontal bone, this is the occipital, this is the occipital bone, and here this one, that is the sphenoid. This is the sphenoid, and we have the another bone that divides the cranial cavity and the nasal cavity, that is known as the ethmoid bone. I will show from this, so you can see this is the ethmoid bone. So this is a single bone. You have this sphenoid bone, that is again single bone, and we have this, that is occipital, that's again single, and the rest bones of the cranial, this group, they are paired, like the frontal, that is paired. We have the parietal, that is paired. We have the temporal bone, that is paired. Now coming to the next, that are the facial bones. This is the nasal bone. Here the two nasal bones that are paired, and here this is the lacrimal bone. This bone is the zygomatic bone or malar bone. This one. This is the maxilla. This is the maxilla, and this one is the premaxilla. This is premaxilla. This is maxilla. This is lacrimal. This is the zygomatic or malar. This is the nasal. Now coming on, this one, this is the palatine. So this is the palatine. This is palatine. In between there is a palatine suture. So this is the palatine bone, and here there is one bone that's attached here. They form a partition here between the posterior nares, that is known as vomer bone. That is known as vomer. Here, that's a single bone of the facial group. Okay, and then we have this pterygoid bone. You can see this is the process, that is the annulus, and this is the pterygoid bone. This is the pterygoid bone. This side, and from this side you can see this is the pterygoid. Here you can see very clearly this side. You can see this is the pterygoid. अब देख सकते this is the pterygoid bone. ये आ गया पैलाटाइन बोन. यहाँ बीच में जो बोन रहेगी that is the vomer bone. This one, this is the sphenoid. यहाँ पे आएगा. इसमें pre and post sphenoid भी आती है. This one, it is the occipital bone, and ये जो वाली is this one, this is the part of the maxilla. इस साइड हम देखेंगे. There is, we have this frontal, we have this nasal, we have this, इसको बोलेंगे that is called lacrimal bone. This is zygomatic or malar. This is the maxilla, and this one, this is the premaxilla. And there is another that lies within this nasal cavity. They are known as turbinates, dorsal and ventral turbinates. They are just like the scroll, delicate scroll-like bones. They are present in the nasal cavity. They are known as turbinates. Here, I will show from this. This is the ethmoid bone. Sole. This is the ethmoid bone that divides the cranial and the nasal cavity. So in this lecture, this was all about the different cranial bones and the facial bones present in this is the skull of the ox. Thank you.